Case of the Missing Hare is a 1942 Warner Brothers cartoon directed by Chuck Jones with a story by Ted Pierce, and we have Mel Blanc, of course, voicing Bugs Bunny. And I kind of enjoyed this. It wasn't as good as I'd expected. It's certainly not as good as a lot of other Bugs Bunny cartoons, but it wasn't terrible. This magician called Alabama, brilliant name, covers Bugs Bunny's home with one of his posters. Why Bugs Bunny is living in a tree, I've got no idea, but he covers his home with a poster, and Bugs decides that he's going to get revenge by going to his show and basically causing a lot of problems and generally just getting in the way. And what Bugs did after that was interesting enough. I think Alabama as a character was fascinating enough. I didn't think he was the best antagonist for Bugs that I've ever seen. The animation design of him was okay. I didn't think he looked amazing, but he looked good enough. There was nothing about him that I thought was jarring or that I would have preferred to have been done differently. So there's nothing wrong with the animation. In fact, there were times when I really enjoyed the animation. There are a lot of very bright, vibrant colours, blocks of bright primary colours and secondary colours, and it's just, eye-catching. It's appealing in that sense. The narrative is interesting enough, but there wasn't anything about it that stood out to me as being particularly fabulous or overly unique or exciting. It's one of those Bugs Bunny cartoons, and they do happen, where I thought it was good. I didn't think it was amazing, but there wasn't anything wrong with it. So I don't really have too many other thoughts about it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes there are Bugs Bunny cartoons where I can talk about them forever. Sometimes they're just okay. I don't think I've seen a Bugs Bunny cartoon yet that I've not liked, that I've actively disliked. But there are some like this where I enjoyed it, but I didn't necessarily think it was anything spectacular. Nevertheless, Case of the Missing Hare is not a bad animation, and still one that I would recommend.